Welcome back to Palinier, everyone. Ham here, and it's good to be back on the farm. As always, we're going to do the comment shout out today. So many fantastic comments last episode, so many funny ones as well, and really helpful. I know, Archon, you've been saying to me about the sawmill, and it is a great suggestion, and I know that we probably should use it. I'm going to just try and not use it for a little bit longer, but it is a great idea to use that sawmill, especially with the deadwood contracts. You can make great money from it. I want to do the comment of the day. Harry Scuba, I'm going with. Not only do I love the name, but Harry Scuba says, loving the episodes. It's inspiring me to try new things in my own game. Keep up the good work, Ham. Now, I love that, the fact that it's inspiring you to try different things in your game, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? So I'd love to hear some of those ideas you have and what you've been up to, and not just Harry Scuba, but any of you. But there were some funny ones there from Amy and MGL there, just reiterating some funny things that I probably don't need to be spending money on tractors, and I don't need any encouragement to do so. And yeah, MGL about cutting another man's grass. I do want to mention Big A and are we going to start the tractor here? Big A and Fury also have channels that you can go and visit, and they do a lot of farming content as well. They're very knowledgeable about the game. So you can go and check them out for some more fantastic, fun farming content. Big A did mention the fact that the power shift sort of tractors have never really worked well in any of the farming sim series, especially with the low-end torque stuff, which I tend to agree. I've never had much success with them. The variable gearboxes in the more modern ones, they're the best ones you want for these sort of stuff. But look, this improvement we did last episode with the engine is proving to be just enough to get through exactly what we need. So I'm going to just stick with it for a while. It'll be fine. So much to Amy's happiness, I don't need to spend any money on tractors. Much to everyone's delight, we can spend money on other stuff. I'm going to try and go as close as I can here. Those trees are kind of in the way. I'm going to try and do the best job I can. I'm going to be the very best. The best that ever was. Alright, so yeah, keep those comments coming. Absolutely have a blast listening to you guys and some of the funny things you say down in there. There was a great little poem there. I think, who was it from? Was it from Mark? I think, yeah, Mark left a great little song saying we need to get a doggo as well. So, brilliant. Alright, cracking on. We're going to do these fields today. We've got 2 more fields to do. Hopefully we've got more mowing contracts to come. I'm going to keep my eye on them because apparently there's someone trying to sneak our, or they're trying to undercut our business, and I'm not going to have that. Not on my watch. And if I find out it's Gary, oh boy, Gary's going to be in a lot of trouble. What a difference 1 year has made. This has been an absolute ease and pleasure to mow compared to the last time we mowed it. Wow, we have literally absolutely just breezed through this field. This 2% will be done on this rip just here. Now, I'm going to get Gary working. But however, he's not going to be mowing, I don't think. We'll check the board to see if anything else has popped up. There we go. Absolutely a treat doing that field this year. And we'll be back to do it again, no doubt, at some point. Okay, so we've got to head down. The next field, I think we have to go... Oh, oops, you've missed the gate, Ham. Yeah, well, my eyes are painted on, okay? It's like my uncle. We had my nan's funeral just yesterday, and when my uncle came up from down south, and he was at mum and dad's, and I went to mum and dad's before the funeral, and I said hello to my uncle. He said, "What's going on with your hair?" He said, "It looks like you've got bed hair," and I said, "At least I got hair." And I said, "Well," and I said to him, "I also go to a hairdresser, unlike you, who has to go to a panel beater." And he did laugh. He had a good sense of humour about it. So he's a good laugh, my uncle. So it was pretty funny. Yeah, he needs the old panel beater, unlike Ham, who still needs the barber. I've still got some hair left on my head. Anyway, so we're doing this. Not this one up here on the left. I think we've got to take a sneaky right through the along the tree line just up here, and then left. Yeah, there it is, field 88. What I'm going to do, I'm going to hand in the other contracts. We're going to see what other contracts there is, because if there's still a couple of those fertilizing ones to go, I'm going to get Gary. We're going to get Gary set up to do some fertilizing, as I just smashed the tractor. I'm trying not to run over these people's crops, that's all. I bet it's Walter's. I bet Walter owns those crops. That's how he's rich. Okay, this is the field in question. This was a big one that took us ages last time, so this is going to be interesting to see how quickly this goes. Okay, while we're just sitting here idling away, good job, save, thanks. We'll go over here. Oh, look at that. 448, collect that, yep. And 1,000 for that one, yeah, collect that. This one's worth 6,900, so it's almost worth 7,000. Right, let's see what else there is. Spraying, stone picking, weeding, wood transport, cultivating deadwood, fertilizing. Okay, let's pick up. Oh, that seems like it's going to be a tricky one for Gary to do, but I'd rather him do that. We're going to have to periodically go over, so I'll have to get it. We've put all the carrots on the back. Right, we're going to sell the carrots. Too bad, we're selling them. I'm going to take this contract. I'm going to accept it. We're going to get Gary set up on that one, because that's a good amount of money too, and that will help pay Gary's wages while he does it. We'll get him set up on the smaller tractor. Do we want to do any other ones? There's no more mowing. I'm just really... I don't know what's going on. I feel like there should be more mowing than there is. Maybe not, though. Okay, nevertheless, right. So what I'm going to do... let me purchase some fertilizer now. I'll call the shop. What do we got? Consumables here. That's solid fert. I don't want that. We want to be able to stack it ourselves. So that one there. Give me a decent amount. Let's say 6 of those. For 2.8. Okay. Right. I'm gonna have to. I might just leave this here, and I'll come back and pick it up shortly. We're gonna have to go and sell the carrots. This will take it just a little bit of setting up, I think, to get Gary set up on this. I'm hoping we might get a sneaky late grass field this afternoon. If not, I'm sure there'll be plenty tomorrow, and no one's going to steal the contracts from us. Well, have we got a bit of cloud? Is there rain about to come? I don't know. Right, that actual field, by the way, is where? It's up over here. Right. It's actually not too far from home, so that's actually nice and easy for us. So what I might do is I'll drive up home, I'll get in the pickup, we'll go and sell the carrots, we'll load... I'm going to have to go get the fertilizer from the shop as well. So this is all loaded up. We're going to go sell this now. I don't really care. Look, we're producing that many carrots. It doesn't really worry me that much. We've got 16,000 liters of carrots, by the way. That is a friggin' lot. I'm just going to sell it down here as well. We'll come back, get the tractor loaded on. We'll pick up Gary from the store. He's in the pub anyway, so he's going to wander up to the store, so that's fine. I'll do a U-turn. I'll go over this bit. Oops, crikey's a bit of a bump. The old weighbridge, bit of a bump on the old weighbridge. Okay, we'll come up here. Drop here. Nice, goodly amount of money going in our bank balance there. Brilliant. That was a nice little shot of carrot money. Hey, you said carrots weren't good for you. Bank balance, that is. Right, we are saving for a field, by the way. I'm going to purchase a field. Once we've purchased a field and we know what field we're getting, depending on what crop's in it as well, we're going to have to put in a search order at the store for, yes, you guessed it, some kind of combine harvester, maybe a seeder, yep, all the fun stuff we're going to have to get. Right, baby, we've got to fire up the John Deere. It's been sitting here just collecting grass for a little bit. And she still purrs. Like, I love the sound of this thing. I love the sound of this over the actual Fendt, I think. Just love the sound of this old tractor. Okay, we'll pick you up. Then I'll load this on. And we'll go and pick up Gary and the fertilizer, and then we'll head off. And oops, Ham, you've absolutely bottled that one. Didn't I? I bottled it. What'd you do? You bottled it. Okay, you're gonna have to come right up there. That's not gonna leave a lot of room for our other stuff, is it? No. For our fertilizer, you mean? No. No, it's not. Whatever. Start the car. Pick that up. Okay, about there. Right. Once I drop Gary off just down the road, I'm gonna have to run up the hill. Oh, unless I leave the trailer in that. Oh yeah, no, I won't. I can just drive the car up. I'll leave the trailer there. We're still indicating him. Like, I should make Gary just drive this pickup and sort this stuff out himself, but I just can't trust him. I just can't trust the old fella. Okay, so I'm going to pull up about here. I'm probably indicating still, am I? Yeah. Oh my god, I'm hopeless. Okay. That is brilliance at its best. The rest I'll just chuck in the back here. Whoop. You know how neat and tidy I like to throw things in. I bet if Johnny's watching, he'll be like, Ham, that's so untidy. I can't believe you just did that. And I'll be like, you know, Johnny, I agree. Okay, that's all good. Everything's in. Right, we just got to wait for Gary. I'll stop indicating, and then we can head off. But he's in there having a cup of coffee and a biscuit with him. Gary's been got. Hey, let's head to the job now. A lot of running around, this farming stuff, contract work that we have to do for people, but that's what you do when you do contract work. Got to do the legwork, haven't you? That's why people pay good money for you to do all the hard stuff that they don't have to do. Right? Okay. Right, Gary, we're going to set you up. I'm going to just go off the beaten track over here a little bit, just so you're out of the way, mate. Okay, now, let's, I'm going to leave the car running for a sec. Let's undo that strap. Undo that strap. Now, we're going to have to come back and just periodically check on Gary with the fertilizer, because no doubt it's not going to last him forever. It won't last forever. Okay, let's have a look. Now, one headland and then some up and backs and so forth and so on. So we'll get you to start with the headlands, Gary. Start with the headland and, okay, so off you go, champ. Good job, Gary. Gary's taken over. I'm going to... I'm going to leave that. I'm going to just leave it all here, am I? No, you know what? I'm going to take... I have to undo this, aren't I? I'm going to put these. That can go in there too. Lovely, just like that. So they can stay on there. And what I'll do is I'll leave the trailer there for Gary. That should be fine like that. Gary's doing well. Gary's off and running. I don't know how long that fertilizer will last. It's going to have to just... We're just going to probably have to come back and check on him periodically. It is a thing. It is what it is. But I need to crack on with the mowing. We've got a busy afternoon here. So in the next time lapse, you'll probably see us flashing into Gary's camera point of view. Just to see what he's up. Just to check on him, okay? We're just going to be checking. We're not going to do anything but check on him. We'll do our first check on Gary. As we, yeah, we want to go back past Gary to get to our field, I think. If only there was a slightly small little bridge crossing in the middle down here of the stream. But we just have to go all the way around, unfortunately. Alright, well, Gary's already at, you know, 10% left in the bucket here. Hasn't even completed a full lap yet. We'll see what's going on here. When Gary completes this lap, we might just go ahead and we'll just show him how to fill it up first, because I don't know if he knows how to do it. Oh man, it's good to see this thing back in the field though. I almost want to put Gary on the mowing so I can take over all the fertilizing jobs, to be honest, and we might switch out and Gary can come and take over the mowing, but nah, we'll do the mowing because I'm actually quite eager to see how quickly I can get through the next mowing job. Right, Gary. Good job, mate. Come over here, buddy. Come and fill up. Yes, unfortunately, these buckets don't exactly hold a lot. 300 litres is not a lot. Good spread, not a lot. Off you go, mate. Gary's got his hair back today. He's got his hair pulled back. Right, we'll come back and check on Gary soon. Good job, buddy. Gary's come in all shapes and sizes, forms. We like to call Gary's shapeshifters. Let's unpack you. Right. Do you want to come right back to the corner, mate? Like start in the corner, Ham? Yes, I guess that's not a bad idea, is it? As far as ideas go. Right, so last time this field took quite a while, you know, when it came to getting it done. Today I'm predicting a lot quicker. Based on how quickly I got through that last field, I'm predicting a little bit quicker today. Although I'm doing the outside of the borders as well. That's all right. I'm doing some extra mowing for them. I might just round this corner off down here, and then I can get, like, if I need to tidy up some edges and corners later, I can just do that later. Gary's just called and he has, he's gone. He's just left everything there. He's finished the contract, but I kind of want him to do the other fertilizing contracts, so I think we've got to get him set up for those as well. Oh, Gaza. He is a unique individual, that is for sure, that fella. But what I'll do is I'm going to just finish off this bottom half first. This field, by the way, is taking so much quicker. Look how much we've already done on this field. So we're really ripping through this one. It's got a couple of awkward bits which slow you down just a touch, but nothing that takes too long. In all fairness, like we're ripping through this. So I'll just get this bottom bit done, and then I'll meet you back when we're getting Gary set up at the next field. Okay, so we'll just get this hitched up. We'll get the tractor back on the back. Oh, crikeys. We better just have a look at that as well, hadn't we? Right, so Gary's one's complete. That's a nice, another little hit to the back pocket. We'll do this one, which I think is just on, we're just over here, so it's just over here. Where's field 96? Oh, is that, oh, that's up the other end. Okay, well, we'll do this one anyway, and we'll get Gary set up down there. I mean, we probably could have, he probably could have just taken the tractor over there, but that's why he gets good money though, Gary. I pay him good money for these jobs. Let's get you right up there, please. Yeah, as you can see, we're 50% through the other field, so that 50%'s gone super quick. I gotta be honest. And say what you will about the upgrade, and it might have been a waste of money, but to me, I feel like it was justified, and that upgrade was a great spend of money. Can I sneak down that way, or is that not a thing? Oh, it's not a thing. You got to go down the dirt road. Okay, not as close as I thought. Lovely. We haven't been down to this field yet, have we? We haven't done this field, have we? Or have we? Oh, we might have, you know. I can't remember doing them anyway. Right, we're gonna set up just here. I'll sort this stuff out with Gary, and then get lifted and shifted back to the other field. Right, guys, let's get you set up on this field, mate. This one seems a little more straightforward, however. We will go ahead and do headlands first. Okay, and off you go, Gaz. Back at my POV? POV? Yeah, POV. Back at Ham's POV. Right, we've got, you can see that bottom end is all done. It's literally just this top half to go now. And we're in the books. Team, we've cooked. We're not cooking the books, okay? We're not cooking. We're not that kind of a business. Yet. Alright, let's get these contracts done. It's going to be good to see the bank balance start to flourish soon, because I think, apart from buying just maybe some chicken feed, or potentially, maybe some fertilizer, that sort of stuff, we're not going to have to spend too much. right, so 97% done. Gary's called. He's had to step away. He's left 61% done of that field, so we'll go finish off that field for Gary. But yeah, he's had some emergencies come up. Probably some darts game at the pub or something. that's what Gary classifies as an emergency. So whatever. Okay, he's done what he can for us today. Good on you, Gary. So what we'll do is we'll go and drop this up. I'm gonna have to get down to that field. I'm gonna have to get an Uber down there, aren't I? Oh, crikeys. I'm gonna have to get an Uber down to that field. All right, contract finished. Look at that. You friggin' B-E-A-U-T. Pack you up. So what I'm just gonna do is get this tractor sent up home. Gary, why does he do this to me? I'm gonna have to get down. Hello, sir. Just stepping out onto the street, are we? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a lift or get some kind of an Uber down to my car. Oh man, I wish he wouldn't do that. It is what it is. And I'll see you all down when I'm at the other field ready to finish off that fertilizing. I'm not going to make you sit through the Ubers and the drivings and me rambling. All right, so there's minus 25 for the Uber that's just come out. Yeah. Well, it is what it is, isn't it? But at least we got a way to get home, I guess. Getting a friggin' Uber. There's only a couple of Uber drivers in town too, so you've got to make. Oh, we're in the wrong field, Em. You got to make sure that A, it's not too late, or B, it's on a day where they're not obviously probably partying it up. I'm going to do steering assist here. That's going to really help me out. Oh, so we're going to swing back this away. All right, sweet, we're back on track. Oh, Gaza. All right, we do have a full box here. I've got a little bit of fertilizer left in there. There should be enough to get this job done. So what say we get this job done? Wow, that was pretty quick. I don't know why Gary couldn't just finish it off, but it is what it is. Oh, we've done it now. I'm a bit sus on Gary. Is he like... Is there some... Oh, I just got a achievement. Helper does not something, rather, helper something, whatever. I'm just wondering with Gary and this whole mowing stuff, he's not working for someone else, is he? And maybe... He's just using the excuse to go to the pub, or he's got an emergency, he has to go. If there's another contractor in town and they're hiring Gary over me, and Gary's not going to betray me, but he's not exactly the most switched on old Gary, and I think unintentionally he might be giving away inside information about us and our company and what we're trying to do. And if that's the case, then that's going to give someone else the upper hand on us. I don't know. It's just a thought. I don't like to have those thoughts. Let's collect that. And let's collect this. Oh, bank balance is looking 23.5, gang. 23.5 years. Thanks. So there's 2 more fertilizing jobs we can do, which is brilliant. No more grass contracts today for mowing. Now, before we depart this field, I want to actually just have a look around at potential fields to buy. Now, we live up here. It only makes sense that we try and buy a field that's nearby us. What has 83 got to say for itself? Now, we're looking at something that's loam, and that's 168,000. Okay. Your value is 292. That makes you probably 255. Yeah, what are you across the road? You're 130. What? 77. Come on, 77. What are you? 110. We're getting lower. And these blocks are expansive. Okay, 74. What do you got for me? 97. It's got silty clay in at 38%. Ooh, okay. We might be looking at this end of fields. 101, 104, 96. Man, these fields are expensive. Okay, 15, 59. This is what we're talking about. Maybe we can buy up these fields down here. Oh, this might be the go. If we could purchase, that's a bit expensive, but if we could take that place, purchase like 95 for that one. But here I'm thinking 59,000 for that one, 52 for that one. Now it is 0.87. That one is 0.99. But here's the deal, right? If we end up buying these plots, we can always merge these two fields if we don't want to put two separate crops in them, that is, and we can turn that into like 0.85 or 0.8 whatever, 0.86, 1.86 hectares, you know, which is a decent sized field. Let's do a drive-by now and just see what's in them. I'm going to drive on your field. Because I do care. I was going to say because I don't care, but I do. Okay. These two fields are just down the end here. Let's have a physical look at them. Also, that field in there might not be a bad one. Okay, so we're coming up just here. So here it is here. Here it is here. That's one. I think we can buy those. They're decent sizes, you know. They are decent sized fields. All right. Now this one does have peas in it. We're not going to be hiring a pea combine. And this one has soybeans. Soybeans is fine. Soybeans is more than fine. In fact, imagine if we just plowed in this strip, converted this to a big ultimate soybean for the ultimate soybean field. Okay, I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. I think we're going to buy this soybeans field first. That's going to be the one we buy first. Then we're going to have to buy a combine harvester, because if we have a look here, we're going to be looking at soybeans, soybeans. Soybeans are harvesting in October. That gives us a few months. So, how now, brown cow? We've got some more products to sell. 59,000. It's going to be really hard, Ham. I don't know if we're going to make the cut. Pardon the pun. Let me know what you think down below. We've only got a few months till harvest time for this. We would have to try and purchase ourselves a cheap harvester, which means getting the guys up at the workshop to put the feelers out to find something secondhand. We currently only have 23,000. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Okay, about that. That's it for today, gang, though. Thanks for hanging out. Stay safe wherever you are. Stay glued for your screen. Don't forget those comment shout-outs. Don't forget, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the field. We do need to buy a field. Like, we've got to start progressing that way. Okay, we've got to start progressing that way. You got to spend money to make it. Okay, all of the cliche sayings. Okay. Thanks for hanging out today. Stay safe wherever you are. Stay glued to your screen for plenty more, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Get out of here.